Alright, here we go on the play. Yeah, I'll play first. Alright, this is acceptable. Acceptable. Got some removal, got some bounce. We can do some things. Maybe some stuff. We will see about the stuff. Could also just draw infinite lands, which is kind of fine. Legacy's Allure. Okay. Chandra might be able to do something before they can take it, and even if they do, I can bounce it. So let's get Pyromastering, shall we? All silly Shriek Maw. Alright, now we just chillax a little bit and are probably looking for a combo kill. Because I'm certainly not playing out the Mana War into a Legacy's Allure unless I have to. Let's go ahead and try and kill this. I'll Impulse now, and there's no reason not to play around Mana Lake here. It might be something I legitimately want to play. I kind of don't want to just play the Serendipity though, right? Like, I guess I could. They pump it, they take it, then we Mana War it. That's not awful. But like, I'd almost rather take the Hell Rider and play it next turn. Because then it's going to connect for 4. They take it, we bounce it, and worst case scenario, I can Lightning Bolt my own Hell Rider if I have to, whereas the Serendip I can't. Like, they can just take it here, and they should. So I guess it's actually us who's taking 4, but next turn I get to bounce it and swing it back. Meh, we'll see. Alright, you got me. Karn, that seems fair. That seems fair. I don't really need more lands than that, and I'm not ready to just fire off a bolt at Karn. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do about it, other than potentially combo off. War Marshal also doesn't seem ideal, but I'm willing to fire off a bolt at Karn now. That keeps them from restarting the game. Huh. Although they may be at it here shortly. Karn, why are you so mean? I'm keeping going because we can still basically win from nowhere with our combo. Like, that is something that could happen. Okay. We're gonna need some help. We're gonna need some help. So we can cycle. We can clear out the Rabble Master token. If I cycle into Splinter Twin, that kind of sucks. I think I'm supposed to play this and maybe just take out a token and pass. Then I get to untap. Well, no, they're gonna untap and exile. They're gonna exile Chandra. So if I don't use the card draw ability now, I don't get to. Karn is difficult. FTK, sure. Here's where playing out those lands might have mattered. I mean, the game was sort of over when they hit Karn. But like, if Pestermite is on top of Splinter Twin, I can still get an oops I won moment. And they have nothing, right? I just like, whatever, I don't care about Chandra. Maybe they restart the game. I don't think we're necessarily favored there. We talked about this, remember? If the top card's Splinter Twin, we may just win. It's not Splinter Twin, but it's not Splinter Twin. Am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not just dead if they exile this. And I have enough to return it to hand if they try to go for that. I mean, with Karn on 21 counters, I think we're in a little bit of trouble here, but we'll do what we can, right? Yeah, I guess they could do that, huh? I think my best bet is goading them into restarting the game. Which is not much of a shot, but it's where we are. All right, we'll start grinding through them. I can't. That was stupid. I just took more life than I had to. Yeah, I just put myself dead. That was an interesting line of play that I didn't think all the way through. Like, if they go to exile it and I bounce this, because I took the damage here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I am now exactly dead. Even if I kill this, they kind of untap and just get me. Maybe if I hold the spell, they'll think that it's worth exiling with Karn, but that was a pretty big mistake. Again, I feel like the game has been over since they resolved the Karn, because I'm just dead to them attacking with that stuff, right? I could have just not tapped the tomb and gone to 1 instead. But I again think we were kind of dead once they resolved the Karn. They're a very controlling deck, which I like. There's just not much I can do about it. I think we jam it back and see if we can have a little bit better of a draw. I guess when we impulsed and hit 4 action cards, it was actually kind of bad news because it meant we're a little bit more likely to keep drawing lands. 4 spike's usually pretty good against Karn, though. This is acceptable. Not good, but acceptable. Mainly because of the Hanger Backwalker. I guess 2 mountains off the top wouldn't be so bad either, would they? Well, there's the first one. We can also Phantasmal Image our Hanger Backwalker if we want to. It would die, but we could do that. I'm a see about going full crazy on this. We were not able to achieve full crazy, but we tried. Lily, you so bad. You're so bad to me, Lily. All right, so here we are. I can empty my entire hand to burn Nanate Lily. I may just want to play Chandra. If they have a removal spell for Chandra, we're kind of done. No, I guess I still have the option to burninate them next turn. Like, Chandra's not going to be able to flip through this unless we draw another red spell and the mana to cast it. Because presumably they're going to neg Chandra. I guess if for some reason they don't, we're pretty happy about it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, we can still answer the Liliana. It's just I don't really think we can go anywhere from there. The FTK into clone may be enough. Like, if they resolve some threat that this can kill and then try to back it up with another threat that can kill, we could have some interesting times. Show me what you got. Tasigur is not something that can kill, which is unfortunate. So we've got a moment of, do I wait? Because if I could double FTK it, that would do a thing. Or we can make our own Tasigur. Making our own Tasigur kind of goes... It's kind of not good. I guess if somehow they can't interact with it, it's fine. I'm really not happy about this. But I think we have arrived at a point where I don't have too many choices. Because if they legitimately don't have much, they can grind with Tassiger to get value, right? Sure, you can have Crux of Fate, I guess. Oh. Intentionally giving your opponent Crux of Fate does not feel good. Here, have a Wrath. Their cards are better. We might be in trouble. Yeah. That's a good way to start it. Now, for full maximum punishment, I need to draw a land next. There you go. I almost want to just scoop up the cards. That is so tilting. I'm still playing it now because if they have Karn, exiling it from our hands pretty awful, but I don't really see any way this can work out. Yeah, this was never going to work. Ugh. Blech. Did you ever draft a deck that you thought was going to be fun and then just get riggedy wrecked? Thankfully, it's Swiss. We get to try it again. And like the worst, I guess it's not the actual worst, but one of the worst parts is we know they're sitting there on a Karn. I thought we were going to be able to like aggressively trade for our opponent's creatures and stuff. Oh, not a Karn, a Crux of Fate. That doesn't even do anything. Yeah. I mean, sure. This is the only line that has any possibility. I can't even imagine what they're going to give me back that does something and doesn't leave me just dead. Tap target permanent, draw a card. I can tap that on their turn, I guess. I can just kill it. That works too. They're going to get their Tassiger back, right? But I guess we're still sort of playing. I mean, not by much. But we do get to untap and look at a card. And I mean, our one card versus their Tassiger card, cards in hand. I think we can probably do it. Again, if Karn wasn't there, we might have something here, but we don't. They have to do this in a really weird order, which is activate Karn before they go to attacks, and maybe they do it. And then also have no way to interact with this. And Splinter Twin has to be the top card of our deck. You can have Fact or Fiction, buddy. I'm playing to a 1 in 22 chance. I guess we could also impulse into it. Show me Splinter Twin. Didn't draw it. Didn't draw it. Karn is a hard card to beat, in case you didn't know. So there we go. There's my first Legacy Cube attack. And we have the 0-2 of shame. Perhaps the next round will be a little bit more favorable for us. I'll see you there.